Hey, Colony, how are you? Happy Monday. For those of you back from the long, or not the long weekend, from the long weekend or from the weekend, twice I said it in a row, you'll see that yesterday we started our journey and our walk along the Four Agreements. And yesterday's assignment is to go back to that moment in time where someone said something to you and you believed it and you made it true. And it altered who you were. I want to go over some of the ones that were sent to me. I'm not going to give out any names, but basically some people were called kluts and they believed it. Some people were told that they were going to be fat and they believed it. Some people were told that they were dumb. You're stupid. And they believed it. They made those lies the truth. And when they made that lie the truth, it became true for them. Someone was called fatty her entire life, even when she was a size 0. Her mother and biological father, she was told by her mother that by the 5th grade that she should have never been born. Another person, foster home at age 13, the lady of the house said, your mother put you here because she doesn't want you. And she's using the government, so she doesn't have to take care of you. See, we have. In the 7th grade, she grew up in an era where you either had to be a fox or you were a dog. And she remembers wearing a shirt that said Foxy to school one day, and some kids told her, you shouldn't be wearing that shirt, you're a dog. And she believed it. A kindergarten teacher told this person that she couldn't do anything right. And from that point on, she never tried again in school, from kindergarten. 14 years old, 8th grade, going over the Civil War, and the assignment was to memorize the Gettysburg Address. Well, I couldn't do that. The teacher verbally attacked each and every one of them, calling them stupid, incompetent, irresponsible, and lazy. I could go on and on and on and on and on. I promise you, by the time we are done, you're going to look in the mirror and you are going to say to yourself, damn, I'm special, I'm pretty unique, and I'm so glad I was born. I love myself. So if you want to follow along, we'll do a little reading and then talk about it and see where we go from there. I'm going to read almost not every page, and there'll be some guest stars, like I told you yesterday. To the circle of fire, those who have gone before, those who are present, and those who have yet to come. Acknowledgements. I would like to humbly acknowledge my mother, Sarita. She recently passed away, who taught me unconditional love. My father, Jose Luis, who taught me discipline. My grandfather, Leonardo Macias, who gave me the key to unlock the Toltec mysteries. And my sons, Miguel, Jose Luis, and Leonardo. I wish to express my deep affection and appreciation to the dedication of Gaia Jenkins and Trey Jenkins. I'd like to extend my profound gratitude to Janet Mills, publisher, editor, believer. I am also abidingly grateful to Ray Chambers for lighting the way. The dreamers and the believers that make the world worth living. The Toltec. This is what the principles are based upon. Thousands of years ago, the Toltec were known throughout southern Mexico as women and men of knowledge. Anthropologists have spoken of the Toltec as a nation or a race, but in fact, the Toltec were scientists and artists who formed a society to explore and conserve the spiritual knowledge and practices of the ancient ones. They came together as masters, or naguals, and students of the Teotihuacan. the ancient city of pyramids outside Mexico City, known as the place where man becomes God. Over the millennium, the Naguals were forced to conceal the ancestral wisdom and maintain its existence in obscurity. European conquest, coupled with rampant misuse of personal power by a few of the apprentices, made it necessary to shield the knowledge from those who were not prepared to use it wisely or who might unintentionally misuse it for personal gain. Fortunately, the esoteric Toltec knowledge was embodied and passed on through the generations by different lineages of Naguals. Though it remained veiled in secrecy for hundreds of years, ancient prophecies foretold the coming of an age when it would be necessary to return the wisdom to the people. Now, Don Miguel Ruiz, a Nagual from the Eagle Knight lineage, has been guided to share with us the powerful teachings of the Toltec. Toltec knowledge arises from the same essential unity of truth that all sacred esoteric traditions found in the world do. Though it is not a religion, it honors all spiritual masters who have taught on earth. While it does embrace spirit, it is most accurately described as a way of life, distinguished by the ready accessibility of happiness and love. Meaning, you tap right into it. You get it right away. I mean, I sat here all day and I basically cried all day. It's just the way that we've all been wounded and hurt. We don't have to live like that anymore. We're not. I want you to read the introduction, the Smoky Mirror, all right? And that's on page 11, Roman numeral. And that goes through page, I think, 15, Roman numeral. All right? Read that. And then if you have any questions or comments, you can discuss. Mrs. Bean, you had a question about, could we not discuss anything about what we're doing? Absolutely not. I want you guys to discuss away. I just didn't want you to discuss the intimate experience of the posters who were putting down that moment in time where they started to believe other people's lies. Those are the only things I didn't want discussed. But from this point on, discuss away. I don't want you guys to get overwhelmed because it's going to get heavy, but a beautiful heavy. Just like you guys. I don't need to say it.